Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to Nerdy Jake's YouTube channel. As always, I'm Nerdy Jake, and I am currently in the middle of moving house. That is right, the Nerdy Jake's Nerd Room, Nerd Cave is going to be in a new location very, very soon. And I thought, considering I pretty much started this channel in this very room, let's do a little bit of a collection video of all of my comics that I've collected over the years. You can see it's a big old stack of trades, single issues. Yeah. So, alright, let's start off with my Batman comics. All my Batman comics are at the top, so we're going to do all my Batman comics. Alrighty, and first up we have the spring issue Batman reprint of the original, which is probably worth thousands, but this is the reprint, bagged and boarded. Batman Hush special edition that I got for Batman Day this year, or was it last year? It was either this year or last year. Go check out that video also if you haven't gone to see that one. Batman Gotham, Gargoyle of Gotham, one of my personal favorites in my collection. Batman and Robin issue 19. These books are they were actually one of the very first Batman comics I got, as well as this was back when I was a cover collector and not a reader, so there's that. Then we've got Batman issue 56. This is a foil cover. I thought this looked really neat, so I bought it. Batman issue 57. Not a foil cover, but still pretty cool. Batman vs. Robin issues 1 and 2. The only two issues I really bought for that. Did enjoy the story, did enjoy it. For a modern story, but never really continued collecting it. Batman Gotham Knights. Never read this. Don't plan on reading it, and I think this is from a while back, so I might give this away to a friend or a cousin or something that wants to get into comics. It's gonna be their entry. It's one of 6, so there's only 6 books, so I probably could still find them at my local comic book store, because my local comic book store keeps all their back issues. Like, I mean, every single back issue they keep. But yeah. I don't want to make this video too long because there's a lot. There might be a part 2 to this, so if I cut the video short, just go watch part 2. But yeah, alright. It's a shame I didn't get the rest of the series. I might get the trade if I can find it, but this was a fantastic story and I'd highly recommend if you're a Vader fan like me. Correction, I actually got 3 issues. So I'm not sure exactly how many issues they made of this, but I got the first 3, so yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get the rest, how many ever more they made, but I got the first 3, and I'm super excited. Flash Comics. We're going to start off with this. Again, this is back when I was collecting comic covers. This is issue 49 of The Flash. Oh, DC Comics The Flash. There we go. Bagged and boarded. I love this cover. Awesome cover. Then we have a variant cover. We have issue 763. And if you're wondering why there's blue tack on the back of them, that's because I did have them up on a comic book wall, all my covers. So The Flash, issue 763, variant cover. Pretty cool. We got the New 52 Futures End Justice League one-shot, issue 1. Holographic cover. I don't know how you guys can see that, but it's a holographic cover. It's the only reason I bought it, again, just because it looks cool. Came out in November of 2014. So it's an older one. I don't know why that's with the Flash stuff. In here, oh wow. Let's just take a moment to look at this beauty. This book right here, I bought The Amazing Spider-Man, which I showed you, and this. This book right here was the very, very first Flash comic book. It was also my very first ever comic book, along with the Amazing Spider-Man book. It is issue 1 of Conversions The Flash. Now I'd love to find issue 2 or volume 2, no, issue 2 of this, because this is a very memorable book. If it wasn't for this book and that Amazing Spider-Man book, Nerdy Jake's collection, Nerdy Jake's collecting, Nerdy Jake's comics wouldn't exist. None of this would exist if it wasn't for these comic books right here. Went to go watch Spider-Man No Way Home with my older brother. And after that, he took me and my siblings to the comic book store, which wasn't too far away. And these are the books I brought home with me. That was a day to remember. A really, 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 really awesome day. to remember. And we're going to leave these memories here in this house and start new ones, start fresh in the new Nerdy Jake Nerd Cave. It's going to be exciting. All right, and now we have, let's move along. There's blue tack on this one as well. I should probably take all the blue tack off because I don't want comic books sticking together when I'm trying to unpack them. We have the New 52 The Flash, Volume 4. I have the trade paperback of this, so I really don't even need this issue, to be quite honest. But again, I like to keep these covers, not just because they're nostalgic, but also because I like to have comic book walls, and I might have a new comic book wall in the new house, who knows. The Flash issue 76, I got this in 2022. 75, I love that cover, that's an awesome cover. And then 77, so they're all one run, very high numbers. But then we just got a whole bunch of comics from Free Comic Book Day this year. A whole stack, whole heap. We got heaps this year. Yeah, I'm still picking them up. I'm still going. We also got an Absolute Power magazine as well, but that's not really a comic book, that's just in here because it's part of the comics. But this is it. What I'm about to show you, the Free Comic Book Day stuff, this is going to be it. These are some old ones. These are Star Wars, the High Republic. The Blade. This is issue 1 and issue 2 of that book. So, great books. Love them. But again, just, I think, like, I've never done a standing order in my life, and I know it sounds crazy considering that I'm such a big comic book collector. So when we move into the new house, and I do a collection tour and show you guys how the new Nerdy Jake's Nerd Cave looks, we're going to go to the local comic book store, the one we usually go to. Just because we're moving further away from it doesn't mean that we're not going to go to it anymore. Do a Nerds Day Out video, and we're going to make a standing order. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to stop having 2 or 3 of certain books and have the whole run. So that's going to happen. Alright, another book that I love. I actually got this, I got this last year, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, no, I think it might have been earlier this year, but it's a reprint of the Marvel Comics, The Uncanny X-Men, issue, what does it say, 129, I think. 1997 Marvel Comic Group. Love this book. Love the art. It's just really, really cool. So, yeah. There's another book. Then we've had this. This was, I got at my first Comic-Con. It's a Wolverine encyclopedia because I always wanted to read up on Wolverine. Found it for cheap, so I bought it. Love this book. Learned quite a lot about Wolverine, and not just Wolverine, but other characters as well. Yeah, other characters as well. We also got 3 issues of this Deadpool here. It's Deadpool run, which I now know is a trade, and I've actually seen the trade. Got this all the way back in 2023 when it came out. Again, I only got the first 3 issues, but it's a good book. It was my very, very first Deadpool book. It was my entry into Deadpool. So yeah. And yes, I have gone to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. I have a lot of videos I have to make. I don't really like doing movie reviews because they just take too long to do and edit, and you know, trying not to be controversial in what I say. But yeah, we'll probably do something along the lines of that sooner or later. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. Life's been pretty hectic lately. But yeah, I'm here making this video. So hopefully you guys get to see this video. I know I'd be happy for you guys to see this. Just a little collection tour or collection video of all my comic books before I pack them away and bring them to the new Nerdy Jake's Nerd Cave. New and improved. Is it going to be improved? Who knows? But all I know is it's going to be new and it's going to be very, very exciting. And if you want to be there, stay tuned because I'm sure I'll make a video of probably me unpacking everything, putting it on the shelves, all that kind of stuff. Also, the date today is the 28th of August. No, we're in August, aren't we? Today's the 28th of August. Alien Romulus has been out for a while. I'm a big Aliens, Terminator, Predator, RoboCop fan. I don't have any memorabilia for any of those, but that's not true because I've packed everything. My whole Nerdy Jake shelf that you guys know is empty. It's got nothing on it. But I recently went to my local collectible store, Zing Pop Culture, saved up heaps of money and bought, actually, I know this has nothing to do with the comic books, but it's pop culture related, so it's all good. I bought the Alien Romulus Xenomorph pop for $45, which was probably the cheapest I've seen it, and here he is. I'll definitely do a review of this guy because he's awesome. He's definitely going to be one of the very last things I pack because I want to keep him out. But we'll do a review on him later. Back to the comics. First we got Street Fighter. Haven't read these. I might actually flip through them quickly and read them after I'm done with the video. Haven't read them, but yeah, free comic book day. Then we got this Transformers one. We got Spider-Man Ultimate Universes. Love this. Read this, actually enjoyed it. Then we got this Star Wars book. I mean, it's not new for Marvel to make a not that it's not new, it's not rare, sorry, for them to make a new Star Wars book, so it wasn't anything too surprising. What was funny is this year, new free comic book day fell on May the 4th, so it was Star Wars Day, so of course they're going to have free Star Wars comics. Hellboy, loved that one as well. Blood Hunt, this was an awesome one. Absolute Power, not really into it. And Conan, I don't know anything about it. Haven't read the book either. Doctor Who, also haven't read this. And that is it. That is it for all my single issues. Now we're going to move on to my trades. So I'm going to leave the trade paperbacks for part 2 and all of the single issues for part 1 because this is a lot of comics and I do not want these videos being ridiculously long. So yeah, I'll see you guys in part 2.